On June the 28th, the Board of Supervisors approved a balanced budget for the fiscal year that began on July the 1st. With the help of employee-approved salary deferrals, the use of reserves to create ongoing funding, and departmental budget reductions, the Board was able to close an $89.4 million shortfall. The new budget eliminates 529 county positions, 85 of which are currently filled. The new county budget does not take into account the unknown impacts the state budget may eventually have onto our county. As difficult as it might have been to balance this year's budget, even greater fiscal challenges lie ahead. Due to a continuing decline in property tax revenues, as well as increased costs, $133 million in deficits are projected for the next 4 years, including a $48 million deficit for the fiscal year that begins less than 12 short months from now. In light of some information submitted to the news media as the county's budget was taking shape, it is important to point out that the county took many steps to save and cut back in addition to asking employees to defer their scheduled pay increases. Board of Supervisors staff members, county administrators, department heads, and secretaries gave up their scheduled pay increases for the second year in a row, saving $5.4 million. It's also important to note that salaries for the Board of Supervisors are set by a formula established by the voters, and last year that formula resulted in a 1.5% pay cut for supervisors. Prior to the current budget, the county made cuts and achieved savings totaling more than $51.5 million. It has been pointed out that the county spending has increased when tax dollars were more plentiful. It has also been suggested that these resources could have been used more wisely to prepare for the recession. What needs to be clear is spending increased primarily to meet the needs of the county's growing population. The bulk of additional investment occurred in the areas of public safety, with programs launched to add patrol deputies to the unincorporated areas and contract cities. The balancing of this year's budget was a monumental task that required sacrifices by departments and employees. Many more sacrifices lie ahead in the effort to make our county fiscally healthy and weather the ongoing recession. This is your County Supervisor Gary Ovid informing you of our recently adopted county budget.